should anti-terrorism laws be applied to those who broke into the Capitol, who stormed the Capitol on January 6th, and should possibly new anti-terrorism laws, domestic extremism laws be passed?
Well, I don't know that we need new domestic anti-terrorism laws. I think our anti-terrorism laws are pretty robust here in the United States. I mean, for instance, we were able to arrest and eventually put on trial, I imagine, the group that plotted to kidnap the Michigan governor, for instance. There have been any number of extremist factions, from the Atomwaffen division here in the United States to the Boogaloo Boys, that committed crimes or plotted to commit crimes, that have been arrested and are going to trial. So I don't think we need new anti-terrorism laws. As for whether the people who broke into the Capitol should be considered terrorists, I mean, terrorism, generally speaking, is an effort to, through violence, I mean, strictly speaking, an effort through violence to change policy. And often it's, against civilians of one sort or another, by civilians against civilians, rather than military targets. But that, I mean, there are exceptions to that. The term terrorism has been used rather loosely. Obviously, it's been used to describe, anti-apartheid campaigners in South Africa. It's been used to describe, civil rights campaigners here in the United States. So it's often used very loosely, which is why I'm hesitant about using the term to describe those who broke into the Capitol. I think there were some who clearly had violent intentions. And I don't mean the violent intention just of breaking into the Capitol, but a violent intention of kidnapping and otherwise doing harm to elected representatives. If that intent can be proven by connecting, their statements online to what was found, on their bodies, ropes, guns, tasers, etc., then the case might be made in court that they had intent to commit violence. But for the vast majority of those people, I think most of them just wanted to get into the Capitol and do mayhem. And that's a criminal offense. Don't get me wrong. I think they should be arrested and they should have to be tried. And there should be a court case about whether they are guilty or innocent. But I would not argue that the vast majority of them were terrorists.